Hi Gemini, this is Casey with your monthly reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shay and I are so happy to have you here with us. She'll have a video that's going to come up at the end of this one in the upper right hand corner. Please check for that. She does have a different perspective for your sign. So the first couple of cards we're going to pull today will be for your energy as you come into the month of Gemini, please. Okay, you guys are coming in with the Angel of Balance. This is a very good card. If you guys are really feeling in tune to spirit, very balanced in yourself, in your mind, you know, you're very calm, you know what's going on right now, that you can control what you can control, but you also know that spirits and source are also controlling things from behind the scene, and you know that there's a bigger picture behind everything that's going on. That can be a very calming energy. But let's go ahead and pull a major arcana to see how that clarifies. And we have the Star in reverse. So there is something that you're questioning the faith on, whether this is spirituality, whether this is faith in yourself, faith in another person, faith in a situation. This is where you question your faith. Let's go ahead and pull some cards here for your obstacles and or advice from spirit for the month of October. All right, guys, we have spiritual strength, wisdom, emotional withdrawal, and reward and recognition. So this tells me that there has been something that has challenged your faith. There's been a situation that you're like, you know, why did this happen? How come this happened? It shouldn't have happened. It wasn't fair. You know, whatever situation you're dwelling on right now that's part of your journey is really questioning what you believed and what you thought was true. Okay, it's really hitting home in some kind of belief system somewhere, whether this is a loss of a person, loss of a job, loss in something in your religion and or spirituality. I really think that you're not listening to your inner knowing, your intuition. You shut it off because you think that it failed you in some way. But you end up going through emotional withdrawal. You take your time out. You kind of staying away from people. You're not going out after work. You're taking time just for yourself and kind of some self-care and self-healing as you kind of make peace with whatever it is that happened. And you do make peace with it. Whatever this happened for you guys, you make peace. You do get the recognition in the reward card. So give yourself that time to get past whatever it is. I hate saying getting past because we always take it with us, but really get through whatever it is that's made you question your faith. Whether this is, like I said, faith in yourself, faith in another person, faith in spirit, whatever had happened and went down really affected you, and it's making you question some serious things that you thought were solid and true. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards here for your advice and obstacles. All right, we have the Fool, new beginnings, new opportunities, you know, being solid as to what you think now and being able to jump forward into a new beginning, and really having that balance. Knight of Swords in reverse. This is telling me that you're not being very articulate about what your newfound recognition is, what your newfound stability is. You're keeping it to yourself. You're just kind of living. You're living it. You're not talking about it. You're just doing it. You know, it's like one day at a time, you're going to do this one thing, you know, and the next day you're going to do something else. And that is where you're going to be building on your new future, your new beginnings. But you're keeping it to yourself. This is a private goal that you have, whether it's going back to school or moving on from a situation, relationship, or a thought process. Whatever it is, you're keeping it to yourself. The Knight of Wands in reverse talks about delays. And, you know, this is maybe where you're kind of afraid to talk about what you're doing because there's been some blocks going up for you. And you even lose your passion for this. You know, there's something that comes up that really rocks what you're doing, and you're starting to look at different things and you're trying to get that passion ignited. And whatever you're looking at right now is not igniting your passion. It's keeping you quiet. It's keeping you in that emotional withdrawal. You will be successful in this, guys, and you will find that new path that you're looking for. But it's like right now you don't see it. Win or lose. This is a very important card here, because when you do take this risk and you do take on this new persona and you do move forward with your new thoughts, your new belief systems, the new you, it's going to be a win or lose kind of energy. It's do or die. It's like, okay, this is what we're doing now. And you're not going to take any guff from anybody else. You're not going to take any advice from anyone else. You're just going to do it, and you're going to be quiet about it, because it's your passion and that you're trying to reignite. It's your path that you're trying to find where you need to be right now. And whatever set you back that made you lose faith really hit hard. And it's taken you a long time to get back to this point. And it's all about you right now. So whatever it is that's in your path, win or lose, you're going to do it. You're going to believe enough in yourself that you're going to take every challenge and obstacle and blessing that comes at you so that you can move forward in this particular arena of your life. If this happens to be a relationship situation that you have to move on from someone else and start new because it didn't pan out the way it was supposed to, win or lose, you're going to get this done. Page of Cups in reverse. You're not going to apologize for it. Yep, you're going to dump those burdens. Ten of Wands in reverse. Wow. Five of Swords, conflict. King of Wands in reverse, high expectations. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, unbalance in home and family. Nine of Cups in reverse, unhappy home situation. Wow, guys. So this relationship in your family life, it's coming in loud and clear that there has, because you have the King of Wands in reverse twice, you are really moving forward, do or die, win or lose, win or take all. You're not playing in this arena whatsoever. I feel that for some of you, there was a breakdown in a family relationship, whether this is a divorce, a separation, and it's a fight for everything. Okay? It's like the fight over the children, fight over the house. There has to be some kind of balance restored, and you are going to restore the balance. It's going to be rough, though, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on right now that's going to try to throw you off kilter. There's not going to be clear and concise communication. It's going to seem risky. There's going to be a lot of delays and setbacks. There's going to be a lot of high expectations as to what you think is supposed to come out of this. But in the end, you will be able to get rid of these burdens. Okay, so you have to hold tight that you have the right thought process, because something snaps in you and you're like, win or lose, I'm going to take care of this situation. Win or lose, I want to make sure my kids are taken care of. Win or lose, I want to make sure my parents are taken care of. Whatever the situation is that is coming up for you right now, you're going to give it your all. And these setbacks, you're going to conquer these setbacks, because this is causing an upset in your home life, in your family life, in your security, in someone's security in your home environment. And you're going to fight as much as you need to fight. And I don't mean to be, in a vindictive way or a mean way, but of spirit. You're going to gain your power from spirit, and you're going to fight the right fight, and you're going to be victorious. You will be recognized for all your efforts. You will win. This is something that you will have to really dig deep, because this is going to be a very important challenge for you, whatever it happens to be. This is very intense energy, guys. So be on the lookout that something is going to come up that you're going to really have to fight hard for. But you have to fight clean. Don't fight dirty. Because when we fight clean, we get the balance. We get the angel blessings. We take care of what needs to be taken care of, and it works out to our advantage. You do get rid of the burdens. You use your wisdom. You will use your intuition. Even though that you have lost faith in it, it's like, when you lose faith in something and something just keeps happening over and over and over again, and you're just like, you know what, enough's enough. I'm taking over now. I'm going to be in charge. This is how it's going to be done. And I have a goal in mind. I have a vision in mind, and you're all just going to have to watch out, because here I come. And this is where I feel like you take the sword back and you decide that you're the one who's in charge, and you're the one who rectifies the situation, because this unhappiness in your home life or your family situation has gone on long enough. There's no apologies coming through. Maybe there needs to be some apologies. But you're not going to apologize for taking that sword and being in charge of the situation. You let them try to figure out whatever it is. It hit everyone hard, but now you're like, okay, this is what has to be done. And you take that sword back. Grove. See, what happens is when you go into this emotional withdrawal, you go into the grove energy. And the grove energy is where you really purge from like day one of all the stuff that it started. And you let it all go. You find the meaning to it. You balance it out. You purge it. You go to the shadow side and you really get deep with yourself. And you forgive yourself. You forgive others. And you really let that go. And that's when you come out fighting. And that's when you come out and you grab that sword and you're like, you know what? I'm taking over now. Y'all need to step aside. I am now in charge. And you come in with that authoritative figure and you get the recognition and reward because you're thinking clearly now. You're not thinking with past hurts and past emotions. You're thinking with what you need to do and how you're going to manifest this and how you're going to get this in a positive light now. And you're going to take care of the situation. So whatever knocked you down, you're going to come up swinging harder and faster and stronger once you get through whatever it is that threw you back. All right, Gemini, your angel message is Astara, and it reads, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and do not compromise. Absolutely. Do not compromise, guys. Once you get back from that grove emotional withdrawal energy and you work through whatever it is that you have to work through, and you come out fighting, you go after your dreams, you reach for the stars. Don't let anyone tell you no. Do not compromise your journey spiritually and physically. Do not let them question your belief systems and where you're supposed to be right now. You take that sword and you do what you have to do. You guys are super strong. You guys are super intuitive and you are very, very ready for this battle once you get out of the grove. So keep that in mind, okay, guys? This will be a tough month for you, but you will come out victorious. Gemini, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love to hear how you guys are doing, so if you want to shoot me an email or leave me a comment, that would be great. Shay and I are also open for personal readings, so if you're interested, our email is in the box below. Thank you so much. Take care.